Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the instructor Alejandro Guzman. I will frequently upload topics about software development, program languages, database, and much more. All my course completely free. Remember to subscribe to my channel and activate the bell to receive notifications when I upload new videos. So, see you soon.
We will see several commands that will allow us to insert and update text in our bin editor. Pay attention to these commands because some are lowercase and others are uppercase. And they are all in command mode. That is, remember, when you are in command mode, you type the command and you must press escape once you finish making the change you want to make. Let's see some examples of how these commands are used to replace text. Let's do the practice so that you understand the insertion of text. Remember that we saw in the previous slide that to insert text we should be use the command I in lowercase letter. If I want the insertion to be done in the current position of the cursor, and I use I in capital letters when I want that the insertion is done at the beginning of the line. We are going to make this example. Observe that we are missing, for example, in line 6, we lack the word mundo to complete hola mundo. Let's move to that row. And in that row, we'll see how we insert the word mundo. Remember that basically we have to place ourselves in the position where I want to make the insertion. In this position, and press the letter I in lowercase. And observe what happens at the bottom of the screen. It appears that B is in insert mode and means that when I type something on the keyboard, what I type on the keyboard will appear. Then I will write word. Insert mode is still active. To finish the information capture, remember to press the escape key. OK, insert mode disappeared. Now let's see how capital I is used to insert in the first column of the line in which I am. Then note that in the upper part we missed the opening word of the title tag. Then we will go to move to that row and we will look for the title. Here, and note that if I put more to the right and press the capital I, he moves to the beginning and appears insert again. And here I am, simply going to place title, close, and finish the insert mode with escape. Now let's see how the addition of text to our document is done. For this we use the command A in lowercase. The command A in lowercase allows the addition of text from the point where I am on. If I use A in uppercase, what I will do is add text at the end of the line, then observe the example. I will add a text below. I move, for example, here in this position, and there I will create A in lowercase. Note that the column was not moved, but simply appear in the next one, and I am already in insert mode activated, and from this moment everything what you type will be in insert mode. For example, I am going to repeat title and close the bracket. Then note that I just insert a new text and moved all the information. The insert mode is activated. Remember to press escape to cancel the insert mode. If what I want to do is add the text in this line, but at the end of the line I simply use A in uppercase. Observe, A, an active insertion mode appears, and here I can create my new text to insert. For example, I will write any text. And note that the insertion mode is still active. Remember to press escape to exit the insertion mode. Another command is the letter O. The letter O in lowercase is used to insert a blank line below the current line in which the cursor is located. Leave the active mode and you can insert the text you want until you press the escape key. If you use O in uppercase, the blank line will be inserted above the current line. Observe the following example. Press O in lowercase and see what happens. B has created a new blank line and has moved the text down. Here I can simply type the text I want and remember that the insert mode is active until you press escape. Also, if I want to make an insertion of a line above where I am, for example, I locate myself again in the previous line and I use O in capital letters and observe what happens. The editor opens a line above my current line and here I can type the text that I want. Remember that the text remains in active editing mode and you must press escape to finish the editing. Let's see now a very useful command to make corrections to the text that we already have on the screen. Let's use the R command. The lowercase r command allows you to replace a single character at a time while using the R command in uppercase. I leave the replace mode active until I press escape. Observe the example. There is a misspelling in the word prueba. That is not writing with B, but with B, long, and we will make the correction. I move with L to the letter that I want to correct. For example, this letter is misspelled. I use a lowercase r and the replace mode is active and I press the correction key. For example, the normal B. Note that the editor has made change the word. If I want to make a much bigger change, I can use uppercase R, leaving the replace mode active. For example, let's move to the word PHP. Let's press R uppercase and observe. You can write the word that I want and I'm overwriting the text that was previously. Note that the replacement mode remains active. I must press escape to exit the replacement mode. Also, if I want to make change to the certain words, I can use the CW command. Let's go to the word Hola Mundo, and in this word we will try to make the change with CW. Then let's go to the word Mundo. We will use the CW command and we will change it for something else. Observe what happens when I say CW. The the complete word disappears and I enter Insert Mode and I can write the word that I want. This command is after Insert Mode. Also remember to press Escape to exit the Insert Mode. Another very useful command is to use the text deletion from the cursor position to the end of the line. For example, if I want to delete all the text that follows from the cursor position, I use C in uppercase. Observe the example, capital C, and the text that is to the right of the cursor disappears. But note that Insert Mode is activated. It means that I can write here the word that I want next. And when the active Insert Mode remains, remember to press Escape to finish the editing. I can also do Substitution Mode, so what we do is use capital S. What makes S uppercase is to delete all the text of the current line and be located at the beginning of the line to start typing it again. Observe the example. I'm going to press S in uppercase. The line has been erased and the active Insert Mode remains. Here I can rewrite whatever I want. Remember that when the active Insertion Mode remains, we must press Escape to finish the editing. Another form of substitution is to use S in lowercase. S in lowercase removes the characters in the current position of the cursor and leaves the Insert Mode activated, so you can write whatever you want without damaging the contents. Observe the following. I'm going to press S in lowercase and observe that the blank space between the word Hola Mundo and the insertion mode that I activate is going to be erased, and I can write whatever I want, and at the same time it's going to move to the text to the right. As the insert mode remains active, remember to press Escape to finish the editing. Continuing with the commands that allow us to edit our files in Vim, we will see some commands to delete text. We will learn to eliminate line breaks. Learn how to delete characters can be one or more characters and eliminate complete lines. We can also use commands to eliminate many lines at the same time using repetitions. Let's see some examples of how to perform these activities. We can use the J command in uppercase to eliminate the line breaks at the end of each line. Look at the following example. Here we have two lines and we are going to eliminate the line breaks so that both lines are only one. So initially we are going to be located on the initial line. Once we are on the line, we simply use J in capital letters and observe what happens. Automatically the lines goes up, and in this way we use to eliminate line breaks. For this, J uppercase is used. In the bin editor, we can also use a lowercase x to delete a character in the current cursor position, or use uppercase X to delete the current position and move to the left by eliminating the character that is in the current position. Look at the following example. We are going to locate ourselves on this blank space, and we are going to press X to eliminate that blank space. Observe the effect. The X is in lowercase. The space has been removed and all the text on the right has been moved one position to the left. Now, if I press X uppercase, observe what happens. Each time you press X in uppercase, it is as if you were doing a backspace, and the text moves to the left, erasing the characters that are on your left. Another way to use the erase is to use the letter D in uppercase. The letter D in uppercase allows us to eliminate from the current position of the cursor to the end of the line. Watch the example. In this way, we can use these commands to delete text within our editor. Other erase options include the power to erase lines. For example, we can use dd, the dd command, to eliminate the line on which I am located. Look at the example. I am located on the first line of the file and I'm going to press dd. And the line has been deleted. If I want to use a repeater, I can indicate the number of lines I want to delete and simply press dd after typing the number. Example, if I want to delete the next 3 lines, first press the number 3 and then dd. And note that when I delete 3 or more lines in the lower part of the screen, the number of lines that were eliminated appears. We also have some options to be able to perform word deletion. We do this with the dw command in lowercase. Example, on the screen we have a document, and if I want to delete the word seleccionando, what I do is locate myself at the beginning of the first character of the word and press dw. And watch the example. In this way, a single word is deleted. You can also use repetitions. Just indicate the number of times I want to execute the command and execute the command. For example, if I want to delete 2 words that say eliminar algunas, will be to delete 2 words, then the complete command will be 2dw. So far, we have only seen how to delete lines in B in command mode. It is also possible to use line mode to execute line erase operation. For example, if I want to delete line 5 of the document, no matter where I am located, I use the line mode as follows. 2 points to activate the line mode. Then the line numbers that I want to delete, and then the letter D, lowercase, and observe what happens in the document. In this way, I just delete line 5. It is also possible to delete line range from the command line. For example, I'm going to make an example by deleting from line 3 to line 7 of this document. This is the way to do it. We activate the line mode with 2 points. We place the initial line 3, comma, the final line, in this case I want to delete until line 7, and then the letter D. I am telling B to erase from line 3 to line 7 of the current document and press enter. Notice that the commands tell me at the end of the screen that 5 lines have been deleted. We're going to see 2 very useful commands in the B editor. I'm talking about undo and repeat. We analyze the use of the undo command with the lowercase letter u to undo the last change made, and we also see the command point to repeat the last command executed. Observe the following examples. The lowercase u command allows us to undo the last change that was made in the V editor. For example, I will make some adjustment to the file that have been viewed on the screen and then execute the u command. I'm going to erase this line. And now I'm going to erase this word. Suppose I made a mistake and wish to undo the change. So basically all you have to do is press the lowercase u. Observe the example. And each time the letter u is pressed, a progressive use is made. That is, I can undo as many changes as I have made in the file. Normally this change can be around 20 approximately. Another very useful command is the command to repeat. I'm talking about dot. With this command, the last action you have made in the B editor is repeated. For example, let's go to some words here and we will delete a word. For example, let's delete realizar. DW. Ready. Now, if I want to repeat that I delete again another word, simply press dot. I do not have to re-execute the DW command. That you can erase words simply by pressing dot, and in this way I use the repeat command. There is a very useful command in the V editor that allows us to undo all the changes that have been made to a document. I'm talking about the lowercase e command with the exclamation mark. This command basically allows you to recover the entry file as it was after the last time you saved it. That is, if you made 20 changes or 40 changes and it turns out that you do not want to damage the edition, you can type E exclamation mark and you will automatically recover all the changes made. In this chapter, we will learn how to perform text search in the V editor. Text searches can be done in different ways. We have several commands available to do text searches. The most common of all is to use the command /, and indicate the text string to search. Once we find the specific text string, we can use some commands such as n or n in uppercase to search forward or backward. We have some variants in which you can specific searches of some letters within lines. We will see those commands in details below. When you perform a text search, if the V does not find the text you are looking for, a message will appear at the bottom of the screen. For example, here I am looking for hello in lowercase, and in the document is hola in uppercase. If we find in the document the text that I am looking for, it is located in the first column of the line where it finds the first occurrence of the text. Let's see an example of how search is done in the editor. Suppose we want to search for the word hola. Then let's type the following command. We activate the command mode, that is 2 points, then press / and we write the text we want to find, and press enter. Note that I am telling V to look up the word hola in lowercase letters, and he tells me he cannot find the word hola anywhere in the document. Let's try searching with H in capital letter. We enter command mode again, / uppercase H, and note that it was located in the first column of the line where he found the word hola. In this way, V allows searching through the document. There is an option that we will see later that allows you to ignore uppercase and lowercase letters in searches. When we do searches in V, it is possible to search the file forward or searches backwards of the file, that is, towards the top. For example, we are going to look for body, then we go to command line, 2 points, / body, and press enter. Note that he is located in the first word body he found. And if I want to advance in the search, that is, search to the bottom of the file, press the N in lowercase. See the example, N in lowercase, and he goes and locates the next word body that finds if I keep pressed N in lowercase. Note that he says that he has reached the bottom of the file and that he did not find it and returns to the beginning of the file and remains doing a circular search. If I am at the bottom of the file and I want him to look up, I press the N but in uppercase and see that he returns. Likewise, if I press the capital N again, it will search upwards. But as he reached the top of the file, the search continues from the bottom. V has some special utilities for programmers. For example, we can do automatic searches within the percentage symbol. of the opening and closing characters of the respective parentheses or brackets. For example, I am located in a file. This file is in C language, and I will do a search for a parenthesis. Then I can use the percentage symbol, but keep in mind that you must be located in the first occurrence of the parenthesis. For example, let's go down, and here I press percentage. Note that he is located in the second occurrence of the parenthesis. Also, if I locate in the following bracket and press percentage, he locates the equivalent for that bracket. This way gives us some special utilities for the programmers and facilitates the operation of search of equivalence in brackets or parentheses. B has some character search utilities in the current line. For example, we can use F command and the T command to search for character on the line that we are on. For example, if I want to go directly to the beginning of the word hola, I can use the letter F in lowercase and press the letter. I am looking for, in this case, the H in uppercase. Watch the sample. I press F and then uppercase H, and it's located on the letter I'm looking for. This search is, as I said, you apply only for the current line. Let's run a search again forward with the letter M. For example, press the letter F lowercase to tell it to search and find the capital letter M, and note that it is located in that letter. If you use it capital F, the search is made to the left side of the line. For example, if I want to search for the word hola, the letter H is capital, but it is already behind where I am. Then use F capital letter H, and the V is returned to the location. Another command used is the T. The T in lowercase allows a search for a character on the same line, but unlike F, is not located on the character I'm looking for before. For that, the letter F uppercase is used. Observe the sample. I will search, for example, the letter M in uppercase, but it will use the letter T. Then first digit T, and I go and say M, and note that it is located to the left of the M, is not located on the M. It also happens with a capital T. If I want to return in the search, I will look to the left side of the line, and I want it to be located on the left side of the letter H. So I use capital T and tell it to locate the letter H. And note that he was placed next to the letter H. The difference between the F command and the T commands is that the F command is located over the letter, while the T command is located next to the letter I am looking for.